From the moment our ancestors first stood upright, we have been driven by an insatiable curiosity, a thirst for knowledge that echoes through the ages. We've scaled mountains, plumbed the depths of the oceans, and even ventured into the vastness of space, all in pursuit of answers. But what if some of the greatest mysteries lie not in the stars above, but right here beneath our feet, hidden in plain sight? What if everything we know about ancient civilizations is wrong? High in the Bolivian Andes, shrouded in thin air and even thicker mystery, lie the ruins of Punku. Here on this desolate plateau lie scattered stones, silent sentinels of a time long gone. At first glance they may appear unremarkable, mere rubble of a forgotten age, but look closer and you'll see these are no ordinary rocks. These are the remnants of a profound enigma, a testament to ingenuity that challenges our very understanding of the past. These stones, some weighing as much as 130 tons, are not simply hewn from the earth. They are sculpted, shaped with an artistry and precision that defies explanation. Imagine the effort involved in moving a single one of these behemoths, let alone shaping them with such astonishing accuracy. Yet here they stand, a testament to the capabilities of the Tiwanaku, the people who built this complex over 1,500 years ago. The Tiwanaku, they say, lacked the tools, the technology that we, with our modern sensibilities, believe necessary for such feats. No iron tools, no wheeled vehicles, no written language to guide their efforts. And yet, here stands Punku, a testament to their ingenuity, a silent symphony of stone that continues to echo through the ages. The precision of their work is nothing short of astonishing. The stones are fitted together with such accuracy that a razor blade couldn't slip between them. How did they achieve this level of precision? What forces drove them to such Herculean efforts? Was Punku the product of advanced technology lost to time? Or did the Tiwanaku, through sheer ingenuity and determination, manage to achieve the seemingly impossible? Until we unlock the secrets held within these ancient stones, the Punku puzzle will continue to challenge our understanding of the past. Our journey into the heart of archaeological enigmas takes us from the windswept plains of Bolivia to the lush jungles of Costa Rica. Here, amidst the cacophony of the rainforest, another mystery awaits. Hundreds, if not thousands, of perfectly spherical stones scattered across the landscape like marbles dropped by a giant hand. These spheres, some as small as a few centimeters, others towering over 2 meters high, are carved from granite, gabbro, and volcanic rock. Their creation, even with modern tools, would be a monumental task. Yet here they stand, a testament to the skill and artistry of a people who vanished centuries ago. The true purpose of these enigmatic spheres remains elusive. Were they astronomical markers charting the movement of the heavens? Or perhaps ceremonial objects embodying the power of the cosmos? Some believe they served as territorial markers, while others speculate they were tools for grinding grain or even weapons of war. Leaving the mysteries of the spheres behind, we journey north to the deserts of Jordan, where a different kind of enigma awaits. Here, stretching across the landscape for over 40 miles, lie the remains of ancient stone walls, known as kites, for their resemblance to the children's toy when viewed from above. These massive structures, some dating back 2,300 years, were once thought to be simple animal traps, funneling gazelles and other prey towards waiting hunters. But the sheer scale and complexity of these kites suggest a far more sophisticated purpose. Recent research suggests these kites were part of a complex system of landscape management, used to manipulate gazelle migrations and ensure a steady supply of food for the region's inhabitants. Our final stop in this chapter takes us to the rolling hills of Scotland, where etched into the landscape, we find the enigmatic cup and ring marks. These curious symbols, consisting of a central cup surrounded by one or more concentric rings, have been found throughout the world, from Europe and Asia to Africa and the Americas. Dating back over 5,000 years, the cup and ring marks represent one of the most widespread forms of prehistoric art. Some believe they represent astronomical observations, while others see them as symbols of fertility or religious beliefs. The truth, as is often the case with archaeology, remains elusive. But one thing is certain: these spheres, traps, and star maps, each in their own way, challenge our understanding of the past, forcing us to confront the limits of our knowledge and the enduring power of human ingenuity. Our exploration of ancient mysteries takes us now to the Anatolian plains of Turkey, to a site that rewrites the very timeline of civilization as we know it, Göbekli Tepe. Here, rising from the earth like the skeletal remains of a forgotten god, stands a structure that challenges our most fundamental assumptions about the origins of human society. Imagine, if you will, a time before cities, before farming, a time when our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers, roaming the land in search of sustenance. This, we thought, was a time of rudimentary existence, a time before the complexities of organized religion and monumental architecture. Göbekli Tepe obliterates that notion. Dating back 12,000 years, predating even the invention of pottery and agriculture, Göbekli Tepe stands as the oldest known monumental structure on Earth. Its massive T-shaped pillars, some towering over 5 meters high, are adorned with intricate carvings of animals, both real and mythical. Lions, foxes, snakes, and scorpions writhe across the stone, their eyes staring out across the millennia, silent witnesses to a time beyond our comprehension. The very existence of Göbekli Tepe challenges our understanding of hunter-gatherer societies. The construction of such a complex, requiring the coordinated efforts of hundreds if not thousands of people, suggests a level of social organization and shared belief that we previously thought impossible for a pre-agricultural society. The site, it seems, was not a settlement, but a place of ritual and gathering. There is no evidence of permanent habitation, no traces of houses or hearths. Instead, archaeologists have uncovered evidence of feasting, of large gatherings where people came together from far and wide. Was Göbekli Tepe a temple, a place of worship dedicated to long-forgotten gods? Or was it something else entirely? A gathering place for a nomadic people, a symbol of their shared identity in a world still wild and untamed. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe has sent shockwaves through the archaeological community, forcing a reassessment of our understanding of the Neolithic Revolution. For decades, the prevailing theory held that agriculture was the catalyst for civilization, that it was the need to settle down and cultivate crops that led to the development of complex societies. Göbekli Tepe throws that theory into disarray. Could it be that religion, not farming, was the true spark that ignited the flame of civilization? Did the need to gather, to worship, to share beliefs and stories, drive our ancestors to create these monumental structures long before the first seeds were sown? Our quest for answers to history's most baffling puzzles now leads us to the shores of the Dead Sea, a place where the very air crackles with mystery and the sands whisper secrets of a bygone era. It is here, amidst the arid landscape, that we encounter a riddle wrapped in enigma, a tantalizing clue to a fortune that has eluded treasure hunters for centuries: the Copper Scroll. Discovered in a cave near the ancient settlement of Qumran, alongside the famed Dead Sea Scrolls, the Copper Scroll stands apart, a stark anomaly in a collection of fragile parchment. This scroll, as its name suggests, is not made of animal skin, but of thin copper sheets, meticulously inscribed with a cryptic text unlike any other. The scroll's inscription, written in a strange Hebrew script, has baffled scholars for decades. It is not a religious text, nor is it a historical chronicle. Instead, it appears to be a treasure map, a detailed inventory of 63 locations where vast quantities of gold and silver are said to be hidden. The scroll's author remains a mystery, but the treasure it describes is said to be of staggering value, perhaps the lost riches of the Second Temple of Jerusalem, hidden away during the Roman siege of the city in 70 AD. The thought of such a treasure, buried for millennia, waiting to be unearthed, is enough to quicken the pulse of even the most jaded adventurer. But the Copper Scroll, like a cunning sphinx, guards its secrets jealously. Its cryptic language, a mixture of Hebrew, Aramaic, and perhaps even code words, has defied all attempts at full decipherment. Scholars have managed to translate portions of the text, revealing tantalizing clues to the location of the treasure. One passage reads, "In the cistern which is below the rampart, in the south side at its beginning, hide 4 talents of silver." Another describes a treasure buried in the tomb of a noble in the third course of stones. Despite decades of research and numerous attempts to decipher its cryptic message, the copper scroll remains an unsolved puzzle, a tantalizing enigma that continues to capture the imagination of treasure hunters and historians alike. Our final destination on this odyssey through time and mystery takes us to the desolate yet hauntingly beautiful Nazca Desert of southern Peru. Here, etched into the arid earth, lies a spectacle so vast, so enigmatic, that it has captivated the imaginations of explorers, archaeologists, and dreamers for generations, the Nazca Lines. Imagine standing on a barren plateau, the wind whipping at your face, the sun beating down from a cloudless sky. As far as the eye can see, the landscape stretches out, a seemingly endless expanse of gravel and sand. And then, you see them, lines, etched into the desert floor. Lines that stretch for miles in perfectly straight formations. Lines that converge, intersect, and form intricate geometric patterns. These are the Nazca Lines, a collection of over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric figures, and 70 depictions of animals and plants created by the ancient Nazca people between 500 BCE and 500 CE. Some of these figures are truly colossal. The hummingbird, with its 50-meter wingspan, the 180-meter-long condor, and the enigmatic spider, its spindly legs stretching over 47 meters. But here lies the heart of the mystery. The Nazca Lines in their entirety are best viewed not from the ground but from the air. Their sheer scale and intricate designs are lost on the ground, visible only as faint tracks in the desert pavement. How could a people without the aid of flight create such massive and precise geoglyphs? And perhaps more importantly, why? Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the fantastical. Some believe the lines were astronomical markers charting the movements of the stars and planets. Others speculate they were ceremonial pathways used in rituals to appease the gods or ensure a bountiful harvest. The sheer diversity of the figures depicted has only fueled speculation. The spider, for instance, has been linked to constellations in the night sky, while the monkey, with its curled tail and elongated limbs, is thought to represent water and fertility in the arid desert environment. The Nazca Lines have even captured the imaginations of those who believe in ancient astronauts, who see the lines as landing strips for extraterrestrial spacecraft, or messages left behind by visitors from other worlds. Recent research has shed new light on the creation and possible purpose of the lines. Archaeologists have discovered wooden stakes and ropes used by the Nazca people to measure and align the lines, suggesting a sophisticated understanding of geometry and surveying techniques. The Nazca Lines stand as a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and our enduring fascination with the unknown. As we stand on the precipice of the unknown, gazing back through the mists of time, we are left with more questions than answers. Were these ancient structures, these enigmatic symbols, messages to the gods, or were they attempts to communicate with us, their descendants, across the chasm of millennia? Perhaps the true value of these archaeological mysteries lies not in finding definitive answers, but in the questions they force us to ask, the boundaries they push us to cross, the sense of wonder they ignite within us. Were they speaking to gods, or to us? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,